Welcome to part 8. I can't actually believe I'm saying welcome to part 8. Right, so thank you for everybody that watched part 6 with me. There was far more people watching it live than I thought there would be, because about 60 at one point. And that kind of inspired me to stick the video on for, well, it was meant for Monday, which was part 7. So Monday I just literally had a chill out day. I didn't do anything. I really like that, by the way. Kudos to my best mate Mark for making that for me, because it's wicked. And I've put a few more bits of glass up, which is cool, but I've now had no more glass that I've not either smashed up in the past or got rid of, so that's that done. Yeah, see that? I got bored, so I made myself a lampshade. They were out of that Club Tutti Frutti's reels. So I did that, and I've done a little bit of fixing on that bottom door because it needed some stuff doing it. And I've also put on wheels. If you ever buy machines for your house, like when I used to pick them up and it had wheels, and I was like, well, why on earth have you put wheels on your fruit machine? But it makes life a lot easier. Trust me, hell of a lot easier. I've started playing that again now. I caved in last night and just had a quick go for don't know, about half an hour or so, which was good. Played it a couple of times, but of course it didn't roll. It's not going to roll, is it? And then that, which is still sick puppy because it's got no screen. I've not even looked at the main board. I've not done anything at all. And yeah, so back to this. We've got a few quid in there. And I guess it's kind of away we go. A couple of like requests from people to take a few different features, so we will try and take the odd different feature just so you can see them. And this vid's really just going to be a load of recycling. So since part 7, I have played it a fair bit off camera, a bit off camera, but not loads. In maybe 100, 150 quid's worth of play. Biggest win that I collected was a 25 spins, which went for 60 quid. All that got recycled back through again, and that's where you find me. And I couldn't really be arsed doing a video yesterday. I guess in the build up to it, the earlier videos, I've got the anticipation that eventually I'm going to get it. That's almost a setup. Now it would roll that in. It won't. Some people have said, "Oh, why don't you just hold it when it's near and it'll give the nudges for it eventually." Cops and Robbers would. That's exactly how Cops and Robbers used to play. That was made by Belfry. This is made by a different manufacturer in JPM, and it isn't programmed quite the same way. So if you end up taking, I don't know, Reel of Fortune and Five Alive and stuff like that, and Stick and Twist, just to show the features to you, I don't think I've completely lost the plot. I am amazed how many people, genuinely amazed how many people want me to continue round to the Cashpot after seeing 500 quid come out of it in, well, 3 boards. And believe it or not, there was still a little bit of afters in that 60 odd quid that I managed to get out of it, so. There's going to be a bit of that as well. What other interesting things have happened? Oh yeah, Bandit won 100 grand on on jamming jars at £6. And my initial reaction to it will be, and I've said this privately to a few people, so they'll be hearing it again, is that Bandit will be gutted because it's only £6 steak. And Rock and Roller will be bemoaning his own personal luck that he never gets hits like that. But yeah, I mean, come on, 100 grand, some hit in it, really, to be fair. Absolutely epic. When they made up the idea of a degenerate gambler, I think they broke the rule book with Bandit. And then for the rest of us, we're also locked in our houses doing absolutely jack shit. Unless you're working. And I kind of envy you if you are working, to be fair. I would love a bit of normality back in my life. Expecting to die? Oh, we'll take a 5 alive. There's got to be an element of recycling going on. So yeah, basically it's like a scatter thing, and once you hit it, you get the win, and then it moves up to the next one. So for example, I'll show you after the next one. So after £6, you don't get lower again. I've never had lower again. So it all blanks out, and it's just £8 or more. It's 25. Wow, 50. Didn't expect it to give £50, to be honest with you. $40 at a push. Oh, what am I doing? Strawberries are there. Bust. It's awfully fair of it. Of course, now I've had £50, I don't really want to take anything that's going to send it back to the Stone Age particularly. Didn't let me keep that very long, did it? Half expected a double death then. I'm sort of half expecting the 4 now. Another 5 alive. I would have thought that, but I'm not going to. Boom. Yeah, I would have probably, if I was playing this in the wild, I'd have probably took that 5 alive with no extra life. I just don't want to totally degenerate it. I don't mind taking a few features and stuff, but... Been here before. Oh wow. Well, we'll take money belt. It's also nice to see Bandits back streaming again. That's at least filled my morning up, because there's no way I was staying up all night to watch him play. I'm sure the guy's nocturnal. It's just a shame there's very, very few real vids going out of Real Fruities, other than little bits and pieces that people are doing from home. There's nothing else you can do at the moment. The most pointless hold of my life, that. Wow. The brutal gamble. I'm certainly not expecting to pop in for a bit. so you don't get that same glare out of it when you've got... That's well cool, doesn't it? Quite proud of myself for that. It's actually very, very easy to use, to make them little lampshades. They're not difficult at all. Almost. Yeah, I used an acrylic glue to... It dries clear, which is the advantage of it. And then literally all I did was... I mean, you can't see very well, but I can see that I've not quite finished the inside yet, but I've literally taken the middles out of all the reels except for the top one, which the top one I just drilled it through, so it would go on the shade. So you didn't know you'd subscribe to an arts and crafts channel, did you? I did buzz off making it, to be honest with you, just purely on the basis that I thought, do you know what, the glare's bad enough as it is. Let's do something about it. If you see through there, I don't really show you much of this, but you see through there, that's my shed. And I found those reels in my shed when I was emptying that out the other day, so I knew they were there. There's a pound bit in the floor. To be honest, that's in all those spins, it rolling Cashpot like that, like it just did then, it's as near as it's rolled it. A tenner. Still a tenner. But ain't gonna let me see any more nudges. Still offering some decent boards, isn't it? So do we take 10 knockouts, see what they give us? No, we'll tell you what, we'll stick with taking a few features just to show them you. It's very playing as fair as it's actually ever played this. It's probably what we all needed after the excitement in them last two videos. Wow. £2.40 off nudges. Turn down the 15 spins. What's that going to be? £4. We'll mix it. Why would you get a choice? Actually thinks it's giving you a choice. Ah, held one on the other end. Didn't expect that either. Can't imagine that I will ever take stick or twist again anyway, but not to worry. At least you've got to see a few features. A gent called Tutti Frutti wanted to see all the features, so he's seen most of them now. definitely the fairest it's played, this. It's played incredibly fairly. I guess the good thing about me carrying on doing these for a bit is when I do get the cash pots out of it, maybe the mechs will be done. Loads of wins, really, at the moment. And it is fair. It is fairly living. It's more living than I would have given it credit for. At least you're getting to see lots of features. Would loved it to have given me more than £1. I'll probably conclude this vid on the next half decent thing it does. Kind of fancy, I'd like an eye roller off it. Yep, it just let him spin for 15 quid. That is the highest exchange point as well, by the way. That's as high as it lets you exchange. So if you carried on gambling at this point, which I'm not going to do, but you carried on gambling at this point and you can't exchange anymore for the feature. features? Dead. Oh no. We're still hanging in there. 4. Yeah, I don't think I've had a let 'em spin above 15 quid. I think that's been the biggest it's made it. I've managed to get off it from let 'em spin. Absolutely nothing. Which usually means it's going to give you nothing. In my experience, when it's not giving you enough numbers off Super Odd to get up, when you go for another bonus, it doesn't seem to let you up very often. I can't remember it doing it at all. have a bottom feature. Even that's quite generous, really. Gone a bit dead again. Tell you one thing though, is you can't half get free money. I mean, there was 70 odd quid, and there's definitely not 70 quid there, is there? There's like 30, if that, I'd have thought. You can't half go free credits on it at a reasonable speed. There's probably a reason nobody's tried to do this before. Like, nobody's been that stupid as to try and do something like this with one of these. Because it could take for friggin' ever. Saying that is, we probably have got forever at the moment anyway, haven't we? Can we finish on a good board? That's the question. Need that double up really, don't we? Oh, there it is. Big 25. That's a good 25, 15, sorry, wasn't it? Just over 70 quid. Anyway, right, that just about concludes this one. I will probably start speeding the process up a little bit again, I think. So I might well just reverse everything for all that and all that. thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, guys, and yeah, there will be a part 9. Cheers.